This is James, and Triamids have a new boss monster courtesy of Callan Kessler, and this is our very standard, very well-loved Triamids deck. Hopefully they don't become the next furries, and we will make them even more amazing with just 2 simple changes. Step 1, we're just going to add Ccapac as our 21st card. Step 2, how are we going to get consistency? How are we going to see that footage? We're going to use Draw Sense Dark. Alright, so obviously Ccapac, Ccapac, whatever it is, if they want us to say it that way, they should spell it that way. Has great synergy with Triamids because they spam out a whole bunch of beastie boys, and they have all of these nice field spells to choose from. And not only that, Hunter gives you the extra normal summon, and Kingolem gives you special summon when it's sent to the graveyard, special summon from the hand. And Triamid Pulse has also a special summoning condition and a inherent way to remove back row. All of these make Triamid's perfect pairing for Ccapac Apu because it's important to have a deck that works first. It's important to have a tasty soup base first and then build on top of that. And that's why we're having 21 cards to emphasize that Ccapac, he's just added on there, okay? He's just extra gravy for the stew. Most of your work is going to be done by the Triamid engine that has already been perfected. And then Ccapac, he's just your boss monster. And what a boss monster he is! Can only be one Earthbound Immortal on the field. Your opponent cannot target this card for attacks. This card can attack your opponent directly. And if this destroys opponent's monster by battle, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the destroyed monster's original attack. Ooh, I never thought you could get any better than piercing. But let's see some of that in action. And Draw Sense Dark is only, I think it's only like 1,500 life points you have to lose. So the activation conditions are not at all onerous. I have some replays here. I only have 3 because I'm still in Plat, and, you know, Triamids, they just stomp the Plat. But here's one where I didn't have to mess around at all. I didn't have to pussyfoot around in any way. I needed my boss monster, and he came in like a clutch, juicy man. Duelist data. GG Han. And it is a Loomis and Umbra. Now, again, question Loomis and Umbra that grows more irrelevant with every passing day. Do they have Mass Tribute, or are they trying to get Mass Tribute? Mass Tribute for the Sub-Terrors. Okay, 4 and 4. We have Master and our Trap card, which, yeah, because now everybody already only used the first effect of Triamid Pulse. Triamid Pulse also can special summon. You can banish 2 fields or rocks from the graveyard, and then you can also special summon, which is important now. So we were going to go get removal with Triamid Master. Canadia snaps that off. And we have Neos, O-Fusion. You can watch me get sweaty in real time. But you know what? That's okay. Because if you're not getting sweaty, you're not working hard enough. Alright, Neos Fusion, Search Udu. It's looking not great right now. But our only saving grace is that he was conservative with this Grand Tiki Elder. Put it in the defensive posture. Alright, an enemy controller. Okay, so what he's trying to do there is he's trying to steal Master so he can tribute with Nemesis Warrior. We're going to force that with the Triamid Pulse. Destroy Nemesis Warrior, and then sends the Uma, but then we at least our Master is safe. I mean, he gets banished, but he has to get rid of his Brave Nous. And then just before he does that, we get to do the field spell switch. So we got like 2 half pluses off of that, right? We got to do our field spell, and we got him to get rid of his own Brave Neos, but it's still looking grim. So we need to engage in some Triamid trickery to survive this last turn, and also setting us up for future victory. All right, so destroys 2,400 defense points. Right now, it's clear for the other sub-terrors, but we will be making use of Triamid Pulse's second effect for the very first time in Duel Link's history, special summoning the monster. And then we get another search of the field spells, and these Subterrors can attack over 2400 booty. Triamid Cruiser, oh my god, oh, it's in my eyes. Alright, so field spell, flipping around, we want to, so Cruiser's the greedy option. Oh no, Golem. Golem, because when he lets us get into the, oh yeah, Golem's the greedy option, because does he let us attack without getting the searchy search? Yes, he does, and Golem seals that deal, and then we're going to go Triamid Dancer for Cruiser, and Triamid Master is going to get another search, and Triamid Cruiser is going to thing. Alright, Red's end phase. So here's the ideal setup. Here's the ideal setup is, your opponent, ideally 3,000 or fewer life points, but so we need all three of these Triamids to make use of our Ccapac Apu. We don't need Triamid Pulse. We no longer need it. So that's what I envision with Triamid Ccapac. After your Pulse does all the work, you can get a final back row removal for Ccapac, and it can attack for game. So that's a good hit with Paleozoic Canadia. And we weren't able to do quite enough damage, so we're going to have to lean heavily on Ccapac. But he cannot attack it. So we get to attack for lethal damage. Oh, big finish. So this is great. This makes Triamids perfect, because before you just kind of grinded it out with your little small monsters, and yeah, it was cool, it was fun, but there was no big finish. There was no dessert at the end of the meal. And like I said, you can play this with the thematic duelist, assuming you can get Draw Sense Dark, thanks Truck, Draw Sense Dark on Callan Kessler. I keep saying Callan Kressler. By the way, I keep saying Callan Kressler because I think that sounds better, so I just keep naturally saying it. Alright, there's Alexis Rhodes. We have a pretty good hand, nice selection of the monsters, so we're going to go Kingolem and Triamid Hunter. And then Master. Alright, so what's great about Hunter, and then Hunter, another normal summon, because that lets us load up the graveyard and thin out the deck. So we're going to get 2 field spells, get the effects of the 2 field spells, and more deck thinning, and a special summon, and all of those good things. So I think Alexis Rhodes, I forgot to check the deck list. I think she gets Heavy Starter, and this is Dad's pre-nerf, post-nerf of Kawaki, no, not Kawaki Matters, Subterrors. The sweat is in my brain now. Or maybe not, because he was using Tsukuyomi. But anyway, so instead of the Tikis, because we have to figure out a way to replace those. Instead of the Tikis, alright, so here he does get to steal my Master and turn it into his own boss monster. But we have Toggle set to on, and as soon as she draws a card, Triamid Pulse is safe from Stygo Kraken. Anyway, after the Tikis get nerfed, because obviously they will be, we have to find other ways to get that extra synergy. And actually, the trap monsters are great because it's basically the same as the Tikis, except instead of a weak Tiki, it's like a good monster. But the nice thing about Matthew that they'll never be able to replace is that you don't have to draw a specific card. Any card can be that extra monster. Alright, so just normal Triamid domination. And yes, I know, we can go for lethal. Misplay, James, with the Pulse, but don't we want to see that gameplay? Don't we want to see that dank gameplay? I think so. So she goes for reinforcements. Subterra Nemesis Waj. Alright, come on, Alexis. Show me something spicy. Set, Triamid Hunter. Right, and then what I'm doing is I'm just trying to thin out the deck as much as possible. Maybe we get super lucky and draw the Ccapac Apu for the dank finish, but hopefully that first Subterra battle convinced you of his efficacy. Okay, so we're gonna go Master. We're gonna start hitting this back row. Again, the power of inherent back row removal cannot be denied. On that note, I think Arrow Mages should have gotten Kananga last year, then they would have had a shining month of relevance. As it stands now, yeah, I knew it was final battle. I'm crashing. I'm intentionally crashing into the final battle. And then more damage. Oh no, Alexis Rhodes. So I know this is the final battle. The middle card's the final battle. That is no threat to Ccapac Apu. And then we're going to special summon. And then so here's the combo. Here's the ideal combo. Opponent has fewer than 3,000 life points. Okay, that's fine. Alright, that's just revealed. Alright, anyway, so Master gives us a removal off the Pulse. And then we draw into our Ccapac Apu, and we can attack for perfect. Well, not precisely, though, but it is pretty nice. It's a nice, big, direct attack to cap everything off. I'm a huge fan of this, and you know what? If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like, because right now I'm in the process of driving a very, very far distance. I've been getting this footage on my breaks. Like I take a break and eat, take a break and go to Walmart and buy apples, take a break and relieve myself. Some filthy, filthy things were done to show you the greatness of Ccapac Apu. And here, Baby Yugi's gonna give Callum Kessler a lesson in his own monster. Ooh, another big truck. Hello, truck. Alright, so Fortress. Oh, and you know what? I never got around to articulating why I love Triamids. It's not just that they're dank anti-meta. I guess now they are meta, but it's that you're never helpless. You're never ever helpless with Triamids, because all you need is one of your 9 field spells. All you need is one of your 8 or 9 monsters, depending on how you feel about Triamid Dancer, and you can do something, right? You can take some action with any Triamid and any field spell. You have a great deal of control over your field presence. You can protect yourself against Tretch with Triamid Fortress. You can Armades with Kingolem. Triamid Cruiser lets you control a bunch of cards. And isn't that why we play Yu-Gi-Oh? Oh yeah. So here, Callum was trying to. So this is the other way you play around Triamids. You tribute take the Master, and then you can tribute it to destroy your opponent's set back row. And I just go ahead and pop all of it so that cannot happen. We're going to go Triamid Pulse onto Berserkion. I'm not sure what happened to that Berserkion. Either they misclicked or did it mistime. I'm not super sure. I think it should have set a bunch of monsters. Like I was expecting to die this turn, but I'm glad we didn't, because we get to see what follows. Well, actually, really I wanted to show you the how to play around your own Triamid Master. But this is good too. And now actually this Kessler is pretty much hosed, because Beta is banished. He might have a different dimension burial, but it's unlikely that he'll draw into it. And so his boss is dead. But my boss is not. Let's go Kingolem, and Cruiser is going to search out another Master. So if there was a bunch of set back row, we could summon these 2 Masters and remove both of them. Remove both, and then tribute for the Earthbound Immortal Ccapac. Like, it scales up nicely. Did I finish what I was saying about Arrow Mages? Yeah, so Arrow Mage, Kananga coming last year would have made them super relevant, but now it's not nearly enough. Because they have to make their own second chain link to get their effect. Like, they gain the life points, the chain resolves, and then the new chain where you can negate with Serapi. It's frustrating, but this is not. This is super good. Make this deck as soon as you are able. Thank you for watching.